It's quite amusing hearing our two heroes bickered back and forth like this. Just probably just glide down. I always liked the banter between Ratchet and Clank. More so than I did Jak and Daxter, actually. Alright. Well, now that we have the Raritanium and the backpack piece for underwater movement, I'm gonna head on over back to Poketaru. And bring the inventor that Raritanium. Need to go get that gold bolt that I ended up glitching out of the world on. That while we're here and we can get there faster. But yeah, I never truly liked using 3D glasses, but I did try the 3D glasses on the Guru level, and it was very not good. Like, it just didn't feel right. I don't know if it was just because 3D and video games don't work out well, or however have you.
Perfect! This is precisely what I need! You will bring me more Raritanium.
You can't be serious.
Ah, well, I tried.
The Persuader is an illegal black market device that tricks Gadgetron vendors into giving big discounts on all items. We at Gadgetron trust you not to take advantage.
It's fine. I wonder how big of the discount it is. I didn't even check, but I know it was quite a bit for that one. It's a pretty big discount. I would say 25% for most of it. That's not bad. Drone device. I don't know what that is either. It's fine. That's true. For the most part, you don't have to. There will be a point where you get to a point and there is nothing left to do but to fight whatever boss it is that's left. But you don't have to fight all the bosses right away. You can avoid them for as long as you like.
Now that you have the Hydro Pack, you can activate its turbojets by holding down the R1 button.
Alright, time to figure out where everything is again. I don't remember where the entry point for the gold bolt is. But we can find ourselves a way around a lot easier. I think there's actually a skill point for destroying all these boxes too. But don't quote me on that because I can't check behind. Oh, there's another singular box over here. Personally, my favorite aspect about all the Ratchet and Clank games that I didn't know was not included in this one is the fact that you can upgrade your guns just by using them. It gives them that level system. But doing it that way makes it more fun to use every gun just to get the upgrades. Oh. Well, let's grab this. And I think this is the hole I was looking for. Between 2D and 3D, huh? That depends on what exactly you consist of 3D. Now, if you include the Game Boy games for 3D and not 2D, I would 100. Will you stop that? I would 100% that the Game Boy games are my favorite as far as it comes to most Zelda games. Because I used to play A Link to the Past a ton. Now, if you just mean between like Zelda and Zelda 2 Link's Awakening, I enjoyed those games, but they were probably later in their life when I played them. Oh, I don't have any more fire. But personally, when it comes to Zelda games, I don't think you can beat a good Link to the Past. But then again, 3D Zelda games also have some of my favorites, like Majora's Mask. That is my favorite Zelda game of all time. Which, I know a lot of people wouldn't agree with that either. I know a lot of people that actually really don't like Majora's Mask. Well, that's why I said if you consider the Game Boy games to be considered 3D, because they're more like 2.5. They're not quite two-dimensional, but they're also not three-dimensional because of that angle that they have. What am I doing? There we go. But I remember playing the Minish Cap. I enjoyed that one, and that one being able to jump. Oh my god, that was so weird. Yeah, being able to jump in a Zelda game up until the newer ones was so weird. I definitely equipped a different gun. And see, it's really hard for me to choose when it comes to Zelda games because they're always a great game for me. I still am on the fence about the newer ones, but like, well, that's debatable too. You say more things, but if you compare, say, Minish Cap to Majora's Mask, Majora's Mask has a lot more going on in it than Minish Cap. Minish Cap just has more collectibles. But if you were comparing Minish Cap to, what was that one? Wind Waker? There's more collectibles in Wind Waker than any other Zelda game. Simply because of their statues that you have in there. They have to deal with taking all the pictures of the characters. Yeah, there are more statues in Wind Waker than anything else. Oh, I didn't even realize I was dying. So, I enjoyed Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons mostly because of what they were. I thought that the way that those games played were absolutely phenomenal. I never expected a Zelda game to do Season Ages like they did. I thought that was so cool. I remember being like infatuated with those games when I was younger, of course. I haven't played those in a long time. The only Zelda game that I can honestly say that I never really liked like all that was Four Swords. Nope, that's a lie. Four Swords and the other one that came out more recent, what was that, Triforce Heroes? I hated Triforce Heroes. Four Swords is a cakewalk compared to Triforce Heroes. I will never, ever play Triforce Heroes again. I did play it. I even beat it. I'm not interested enough to play it again. And then with all these other Zelda games that they're remaking, because that's what I consider, that Link's Awakening that they redid to be. It was a remake of the original Link's Awakening. Wasn't bad, but the original was better. They did a lot more stupid stuff in the remake, though, than the one that came out on the 3DS. Which one? Because they did make a couple of them. That was A Link Between Worlds, which was what I feel to be a remake of A Link to the Past with its own unique twist. They had the one that I said I hate, which was Triforce Heroes. They did yeah, that's Triforce Heroes. Triforce Heroes was absolute garbage. And I played through that entire game solo, so it can be done, but it sucks. It's not fun. I wonder, items? No. Gold bolts, yeah. Found 9 used, 0, and 9 remain. You use gold bolts in this? I don't remember. Yeah, Triforce Heroes was garbage, and I will always say that. Having to get new outfits to do different kinds of things, and you had to stack people up, and yep, it was a skill point. I forgot. I didn't forget. I knew that it was. I just couldn't remember what it entailed. I think that settles it for Pokitaro, though. But yeah, I will always stand by the fact that I hated that Zelda game more than all the others. Having to farm for materials to get new things, and then if you choose to, because you don't have to play it multiplayer, but if you choose to play it single player, it is by far the hardest thing ever to do because they set it up to not be played single player. Let's see. And all these other ones. 0 of 2 from here. I know there's an item. See where gold bolts are. I don't remember when you get that though. Alright, so to the other base.
It is time to begin your new assignment.
Ah, a photo op by your shiny new shuttle. Terrific idea.
Oh, you really are an idiot.
What?
You are to take that shuttle to the moon base and ambush those 2 miscreants when they arrive.
Oh, yes. Who are they again?
Those 2!
Oh, of course. There is just one problem. I'm,
Too washed up for ground combat? True. That is why I will be loading you my starfighter. You can still fly, can't you? It's settled then. You will acquire the starfighter once you get to the moon. Screw this up, and the endorsement deal is off!
But that would ruin me. You wouldn't.
Try me.
Well, at least we know what's going to happen when we go to see Quark the next time. And get to fight him in a starfight. I'm actually surprised at how different this game was than I remember it. Of course, I'm 24 now, so it's been at least...
I did not see Drek's ship. We must have missed him.
Who knows where Quark is now? If we're gonna catch those 2, we need a faster ship.
Perhaps this space station will supply the ship we need.
Well, we're here. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I straight just dropped. But I have always... I don't mind multiplayer games, but some series aren't meant to be multiplayer games, like Legend of Zelda.
Those pulsing towers control the force fields. In order to knock them all out, you're going to need the Gadgetron Devastator.
Alright, well I don't have any ammo for the Devastator, so... But yeah, multiplayer games aren't bad. It's just, I don't like... It's gonna sound bad, but I don't have enough people that I'm willing to play the game with to go out and play some of these more fun games. But then the ones that I do want to, nobody that I know of likes them. Like, if I could get somebody who likes playing Zelda, I might try. playing that one again. But for the most part, I'm just not a fan of how they did things.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Most multiplayer games, I just can't get behind them. I think the only one that I've played in recent years that I've enjoyed was, what was that, Monster Hunter World? Okay, it takes 2 shots. Did they bring over robotic versions of the things on the one planet that I hate so much? Damn birds. But yeah, Monster Hunter was the only one that I've gotten into in recent years. And even then, that's a game that I can only take so much of before I just stop. Fun games. I enjoy them anyways. But it's more of it scratches the collector's itch for me. See, grab the Devastator. There we go. Oh, I guess I just didn't hit it first one. I can agree to that. Most of the modern games just, they don't scratch the same itch that old retro games do. That doesn't stop me from looking, but there's most of the, alright. Most of the old, or the newer games that I play have had some sort of attachment. Really? That was annoying. But yeah, they've had some sort of attachment to the past, like God of War Ragnarok and God of War 2018. I played them just because I played God of War as a kid, and they're amazing, and I love those games. But it's few and far between when you can find a newer game that's good. I mean, with like movies and stuff too, in which I can only say is that I'm not I don't really pay attention to a lot of modern stuff in general. Like, games is probably the only thing that I keep a good hand on. Alright, bucko. Screw you. But yeah, there's a ton of things that I just don't agree with nowadays that I end up dealing with. It's harder to hold my tongue about it. Like, movies nowadays are a great example. They're so stupid. Talk about, they're one-word movies. Yeah, most likely. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I think it has to happen to every generation, sooner or later. Oh, Jesus. How am I going to get around him? Jump up on the stairs? Yeah, he can't point it up. I just assume that has to be the case, that every what's the word? Every generation has to go through the, just go through the waves, go through the motions. Because this new age stuff, man, like, I used to love listening to country music as a kid. As an adult, not so much. Oh, my... Oh. Let's do that. Do that. And we'll move this. Nope. I think I'm on the right track, though. Let's see. Can I split it this way? If I do it this way, I can do this, but it blocks that one. If I do it this way, it blocks that one. Used to listen to Michael Jackson and metal. All I can say is I've never been a huge fan of metal to begin with, but new age metal versus old metal, it is not the same. There we go. Yeah, I used to love rock and roll, and the new versus the old. Ooh, that was... Oh, I could have dropped down there. Well, I didn't drop down there, so... Just... newer stuff in general, like, they call what I used to call classic rock, like ancient rock. But I used to love classic rock, and I loved modern day Iron Maiden. I'll have to check into it. There's just a lot of stuff that I don't know if it's just me being old or older, but I just don't agree with a lot of the newer days. Oh, these are dangerous and poisonous. Good to know. Where does that put me? Oh, now that's just rude. Why do they always do that? So far from where I was at. I mean, mind you, I made some stupid mistakes, but yeah, the newer generation of everything, I just don't agree with. And without getting political about it, all I can say is everything about everything is not the same as it needs to be. I feel like as a society, we've lost touch with what matters. Nowadays, it's a lot of dumb stuff. It is how it is. Ooh. That's fair. That's not so fair. That's incredibly not fair. Alright, what do I have? You know what? I got a ton of the Glove of Doom. Oh yeah, we most definitely have gone way too far. Society, cultures, and everything has gone way further than I think it ever needed to go. Well, didn't get me. That's all that matters. And the bad part is, I really don't see them pulling it back anytime soon. I'd like to believe that things will get better, but it probably won't happen in my lifetime. Is it hitting the barrier? It might be. Yeah, it was hitting the barrier. Whoa. Oh, he was shooting the Gadgetbot things. I was wondering, I was like, he doesn't seem to be able to hit me from there. Let me buy a couple more of these.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Alright. Tally ho! But yeah, I don't think it's gonna get better anytime soon. And if it does, I'll be an old man. Matter of fact, I had a long conversation the other night with my grandfather about that kind of thing. Because he said something that someone didn't agree with. And he didn't mean anything by it. But they took it out of left field. What do you mean if space travel happens? You mean like on a regular, or to what extent? Because I'm sure space travel does happen. But I wouldn't say to anything. Wow. What? So he can hit me, but I can't hit him. I love the double standard. I doubt that it happens on a regular. Personally, I'm sure that. Ooh. I'm sure other people have different thoughts on the matter, but I don't think that it happens on a regular just because of how many resources go into it. Now, depending on who you ask, like, maybe it does happen on a regular for a certain multi-billionaire person who has all the money in the world to spend and have all the money to get people to work for him and so on and so forth. But I don't think it happens as a regular. That is so interesting. So at first his missiles didn't hit me at all. It's like they lull me into a false sense of security. Then when I pull out my gun, I think I missed. In a few years, I definitely think it'll be, well, when I say a few years, I'm probably thinking more like a couple dozen. But I definitely think it'll, oh. I definitely don't have the ammo for use to bomb gloves. I have enough for one of you. Yeah, I think in a few years we'll probably be better off. But yeah, probably closer to Futurama time. I don't see anything good happening in the next, say, 10 to 20 years. I can't quite take them out yet. I need something else. I don't have any more ammo. What kind of weapons? Do I have a better long range weapon? No, I don't. That's a shame. There's no thing I can do other than try to get close enough and shoot it down with the 2 blaster ammo I have. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and let me reset all the way back up here, and I can buy some actual ammo.
I got some great bargains for you today.
Want to buy all this, but it's what I have to have. You know, when they brought Futurama back, I said that it was going to be horrible.
I got some great bargains for you today.
So I didn't watch it. And then I walked in and my significant other was watching it. And it was absolutely horrible. Like, it's kind of the same with Family Guy. Like, the humor has gotten so lowbrow that it's not even fun anymore. That's just my opinion, though. I'm sure some people still laugh at it, but it's not me. I stopped enjoying Family Guy a couple seasons ago. I'll say a couple seasons like they aren't on like season 26. I just wish that things had gone differently, because I can't stand the way TV shows are nowadays. It's like if they're not making fun of the local minority, or they're not making fun of the way that the world is, they're not happy. It's not good. Cancel culture has indeed ruined comedy. I will 100% back that, because everybody's too afraid to say anything nowadays. Because they're afraid they're gonna get, they're gonna have it come back on them. And it's just, I'm sorry. Comedy is meant to be offensive. That's the way I see it. Alright, so 2 shots and we're good. There we go. Yeah, everybody's just afraid of stepping on everybody's toes. And I'm sorry. It shouldn't be that way. I shouldn't have to say something and be afraid that someone's going to overhear me and then I'll lose my job for it. Because that's what it feels like nowadays. Hot dog bush? No, what the hell is that? That's an interesting sounding name. Flash game, huh? Let me at least look up to see what the pictures look like. That's such an interesting name. Hot dog bush. Oh, it's one of these type of games. That's interesting. But you run it as President Bush. You build up and serve people. That's actually really amusing. That's actually really funny. I didn't know that was a game that existed. A game about Bush selling hot dogs. And hamburgers. No, I can honestly say I'd never even heard of that one. But it's probably right up my alley. I probably would have played it at some point in my life had I ever seen it. But with Flash disappearing, it's hard to. Did it? Well, I mean, it's the same as those, hold on, I gotta figure out what the name of the game was. There's a ton of games in that, what I'd call genre, that get really hard. But, like, you can buy upgrades and stuff like that for, like, a diner and stuff like that. I haven't played those kind of games in years. But I have played those games. Oh. Oh, that about tickled my taint. Well, everything copies everything nowadays. I'm not surprised. But I would say that one is more of like one of the Papa's Pizzeria or the Papa's Ria games. Uh-oh. That's gonna... Okay, it's not. Oh, but it is gonna do it over there. Whereas the games that I'm talking about are they're a little bit more in-depth. But I would think that the Papa's and Mama's Pizzeria, Ice Creameria, and Hot Doggeria, all those stupid games like that, they're a lot easier in comparison. Because those games, they're not that hard. If I could remember the name of the game that I was thinking about, I could tell you, but there's a game where you make diners and stuff like that, but it's a lot more. Ooh, did I jump away? Oh, that just burns? I'm okay with that. Oh, that lag. I actually did play Sword and Sandals at one point in my childhood. I actually remember playing the hell out of it in class. I wouldn't consider that to be the same kind of fighting game. It's still a fighting game, but it is definitely not the same kind. I definitely can't hit that. Swords and Sandals was very fun to me. I enjoyed the combat system of that game. Is it? Man, I haven't seen that game in a while.
I got some great bargains.
Probably not too expensive either, considering what it is. Come on, let me up. Am I not allowed to be up? Oh, I see. No, I'm not allowed to be up. I'm supposed to shoot from the side. It is a goofy game. Again, though, that's one of those games. Wonder if I shimmy all the way around if there's something. Nope, because I can't shimmy anymore. Okay. But it's one of those games, like, I played a lot of those games as a kid. But I enjoyed Swords and Sandals. I played it for a long time. Ooh. You ain't about to shoot me, damn it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, where it's shots stop early and then they get further and further, but I'm glad that it does. I would really hope a game like Swords and Sandals isn't $20. I'd find it hard to pay. I'd say the max I'd pay for it is 10. It's a great game, but you'd find me hard pressed to pay $20 for that kind of game. Then again, nowadays I don't play a lot of newer games because they aren't fun. Let's see, best way of doing this. Well, we have 4 to hit. Let's start on the inside. Let's start all the way on the inside and look. So if I put it here, that blocks that one. If I put it here, it blocks... Actually, that's probably it. I have to move this one. Oh! That was an accident. Yeah, I'm sure nowadays it definitely has more than one. I mean, if it has more than one game in it, yeah, I would definitely think about it. Swords and Sandals was a great game, but I would not be paying 20 for this first ever one they ever made. Of course, if they had remastered it and done all this, then, well, maybe. I don't know, it always comes into how much are you willing to pay for a game like that. Go get him. I'll throw down another one just in case. Oh, Jesus. That's like if they tried to sell me Age of Conquest nowadays. You would find me hard pressed to pay a full $30 for the original Age of Conquest. Not to say the games aren't fun. The game may not be worth it, but oh my god, Raid. I have never even looked at that game, and I know so much about it because of all the damn people that were trying to sell it to you. I have never played that game, never wanted to play that game. All I ever wanted was for it to be gone and done with. That's interesting. Well, what do I do then? How do I get rid of them? I don't remember there being a way in over here. Was there? It's entirely possible that I missed it over here. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, I've never even thought about playing Raid Shadow Legends, but after seeing all the YouTubers who promote it and all the ads for it, man, and I'm sure it still has a ton of people that play it today. It's not done with its life cycle yet, I'm sure. But I am so not trying to hear about it. And who knows, maybe one day if I ever make it as a streamer slash YouTuber, maybe they'll come up to me and ask. And maybe I'll say no. Yeah, I'm not making that. How am I gonna get across? How can I get across? What if I got 20 decoys. That worked. I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do it, but that worked. Oh, that's trippy. Yeah, like I said, I've never been interested in playing it. I know that it's everywhere, but I never once thought about playing it. Uh-oh. Glove of Doom. I need to take these out first. Get rid of the spawners, and it'll stop all the other guys. Oh, Jesus, they're everywhere. Gotcha. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of games out there that I can honestly say that I hate, but I was never into the whole mobile game shtick anyways. Like, I did play a couple. My friends, you know, peer pressure and all that. That's the one game that you couldn't pay me enough to play. Quite literally, you could not pay me enough.
Hello, Captain Ratchet. Come and get me, hero.
Perhaps we could obtain a ship in there.
Great idea. Let's go.
Uh-oh. I don't remember this at all.
You know, Ratchet, I'm doing this for your own good. Oh,
I'm forgetting all about these controls.
It's a stretch. Going to be my first space battle when I was just a...
Oh, Jesus. I am messing this up royally.
Time to get up close and personal.
Oh, he's holding me in place. I get it. Okay. 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 I forget how this goes. I don't think I'm going to win this on the first try.
Enough practice. Let's have some fun.
I hope these guys give me health. You're sorry for what? What did you do? Oh Jesus, that's a rock. That is a rock. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Okay, that was my fault 100%. All of that. From start to finish, that was all my fault.
You know, Ratchet, I'm doing this for your own good. Nice shot, kid. I owe you one. Okay, you've had your fun. Now, my turn.
I gotta focus right now.
Let's have some fun.
Ooh, buddy. I don't remember this at all. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I see that. Wait, can I just leave the path? I don't have to follow him at all? I thought I had to follow him down and... Well, that changes things. Does that mean by breaking these rocks I can find ammo too? Oh. Yeah, I obviously don't remember this, because if I didn't even think that I could just leave and get health, like, come on now. I think there's probably a way to get ammo too, but I haven't seen any.
Why, those tough fools. They couldn't do the broadside of my fitness trainer.
Yeah, she's quite broad.
Time to get up close and personal.
Don't you run away from me.
Did you feel that?
Those are not hitting me. Oh, bad hitboxes. Gotta love them. Yeah, you turn that ship around.
Let's have a little face time.
I see that health, and I'm going for it. Again, bad hitboxes. That's the one thing I can say about newer games that I can enjoy, is that I know when I can sit here and say, oh, I need to back off. That ship needs repair so badly, the game is telling me. I wonder if the health is just floating around, or, oh, there's ammo. But that doesn't help me with the need health badly. I'm right above him. Let's boost away. He's not going nowhere. Just kind of hoping I'd be able to destroy some of these rocks and get some more health, but oh, I see it. That is not a lot of health. It is more health, but it's still not a lot of health. Oh, I can hit him from all the way back here? Oh, I feel like the solution is just not get that close then.
Mayday! Mayday! Well, Ratchet, I'd say you passed the test. Oh, boy.
Kaboom.
Quark is history.
Despite my earlier criticism, I must admit your piloting skills are improving.
I knew you'd come around.
But that has not helped us locate Drek.
Come on, Clank. Can't you just once relax and enjoy a little success? Hey, you want to catch Drek? Betcha this baby can do it.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Gorda City. This once peaceful planet is being torn apart today in an unprovoked attack. It now seems certain that Supreme Executive Chairman Drek will not be dissuaded in his efforts to destroy the galaxy for his own selfish needs. All hope certainly seems lost.
Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Yes, I know. It is worse than I expected, too.
Look, maybe you were right. This is a lot bigger than you or me. I was really selfish focusing on Quark.
It is not too late to stop Drek.
Hey, yeah! We've got this new ship. Let's go get him!
Now you are talking.
And now we can go ahead to Planet Olanthus. There's a ton of skill points in this game. I don't remember what they were, but we got a nice new ship for it.